I'm back here in my pantry room. I didn't know what I wanted to share with you tonight. I have several videos. Several videos for you, and I thought maybe I'll just talk a minute. I thought I'd share a little bit about my week, answer a question that everybody's been asking this week, and it's been about Jan. And I will tell you, I've talked to Jan. She misses everybody on YouTube. She does. She's real weak. She's mostly bed fast. Her energy level's not the greatest. I know they're trying different medications and stuff, and I know she's got really good help at home. Don't know when she'll do another video, because videos take a lot of energy, a lot of thought, and I know she's got a lot that she can share. It's just a matter of, is her energy level up? And hopefully in the next little bit, I can't say exactly when, because I know I have one shorter trip planned in September with Mom. So I'd like to go back, and I know Sherry would like to go see Jan, so it may be a girls' trip up to see her. I think when the leaves change, I think that'd be a good time to do it. It's beautiful in her area. And what did I do this week? Well, day before yesterday, my hen that I laid the eggs under started hatching babies. No, it was yesterday morning. And I still had my rooster in there. And he's getting older. And I didn't know how he would react to the baby chicks. And I didn't know how many she was going to hatch. So I kind of blocked it off where he had to stay on the bottom. And she had to stay on the top, so I could get him out. Well, needless to say, I didn't get him out last night. I'll tell you why. We went and done a surprise trip to Mama's. We did. We thought we'd go to the, even though we said we'd probably never do it again because it doesn't usually have exactly what we like, Green Acres Flea Market. We decided we'd get out and we'd go to Green Acres Flea Market in Alcoa. Used to love going there when we were younger. And come to find out, I think the year we moved to Maryville was the year it opened up. And that was in 76. And of course, was it last year or year before, the main building burnt down, and I actually did a short video on it because we were actually going home when it happened. But anyway, we done that. And my hair this week, I put that Clairol color on, which is good, but I've been using that conditioner. And my hair has been flying everywhere. You'll see it in some of the videos, especially one of my day out videos. You'll see my hair was there, here, and here. But a lot of it's where I had lost so much of it when I was sick. It started coming out again, and a lot of it's coming back in, and a lot of it's still coming in from even before that. So I had a coupon for $9.99 to go to Great Clips to get a haircut. I'm taking Eli. He told me he'd let me. I said, at least let's get it kind of trimmed up. I want him to be him. I want him to like his hair. But even he realizes it needs just a little bit more than Papa sniffing the bangs. So I thought about going and getting my hair cut because I've been doing it myself. I just been sticking it up here and cut. And then my bangs I pull down and I cut. And I leave it up so much, I don't even know halfway if it's straight in the back or But that's just how I roll anymore. What was I saying? Oh, so I went by the Dollar Tree because I didn't have a hair clip in the car, or my comb that I normally keep in my pocketbook wasn't in my pocketbook. And you know, it's a reason to go to the Dollar Tree that you've not been to in a while. So Kenny stopped in there, and I got my comb and I got my clips. Yeah, I'll talk about that in the Dollar Tree video because I found the pudding I've been looking for Eli. And I actually got Omi and Connie some and forgot to give it to them. I did. So when I do finally show it, she'll be. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
He's probably wanting to know, do I have any snacks?
Yeah.
I'll be done in just a minute, okay?
Do you though?
No, I'm not in here. Hang on just a minute. I'll be done, okay?
What about that peace tea? Where's that?
Where's that at?
You told me you had one.
I know. I showed it in a haul, your piece tea.
Where is it?
Look next to the kitchen table on the floor. Because I put the bags that I hauled, I think, in there. I've not been home. When I do something during the day, like yesterday with we were going to go to the flea market and Dollar Tree, and then of course we did go to Omi's. I knew she was going to be leaving at some point because she had a memorial to go to yesterday. That's not funny at all. A memorial to go to, but then I knew that, okay, thank you, he found it. I knew she was going to be coming home, about what time she'd be home, and I knew she was leaving out later to do a visitation with some women, and one of her friends was picking her up, but I knew my sister would be there. So we went and surprised them. We did. I will tell you, I took my sister the jumper that I did in the try-on haul from the boutique in La Follette. Not because I did not like it. I just know it's going to bring her more joy than it will me. She'll wear it a lot more than I will. So, and I took Omi something, but I can't remember what. What did I take her? I know I took her something, didn't I? Omi, didn't I? I'm sure I did. I just can't remember. I'm thinking. Oh, I did. Yeah. I took her a jar of bread and butter pickles. Me and Tammy this week took some of my cucumbers, and I've got a video coming out about it. We took some of my cucumbers and we made 10 pints of bread and butter pickles. Yeah. So if you want to see how those turned out, and by then surely I'll know what Omi thinks about it. I told her she could have one more jar of mine if she likes them, because I've got 5 jars. I'll share 2, at least 2 of them with her. Maybe 3, because she's more of a bread and butter pickle eater than I am. I'm more of a dill. She's more kosher dill, and I like just hamburger dill. But so when Mom left to do her visitation, we just stayed with Connie, and we wound up watching a mystery show. They watched the mystery movie with me. Connie's into them now, and Kenny, he enjoyed it too. I thought it was an older mystery, and it was on her Roku box. I think it was off Amazon Prime. I don't know. I just know that Kenny had it figured out. He did. He figured it out quick. I agreed with him once he figured it out, but he kind of had some things figured out. So we enjoyed just spending time with my sister. I took my coffee. We didn't need anything to eat. Kenny and Eli, they left out for a few and went up to the pawn shop. And I said something about apple fritters, so he stopped at the Kroger's and he bought apple fritters and brought them back to us. So I had coffee and they had their drink and apple fritters. And then, of course, Omi had hers when she got back. And I know she was happy with it because it had apple chunks in it. Because most apple fritters now, she don't find the chunks. So I told you all that to... What was I talking about? Yeah, oh, yesterday. So, the night before we went to Omi's, I was going to put the rooster up because I thought it's time for these eggs to start hatching. Didn't do it. That morning, the egg hatched. I knew I was in trouble. So I put the divider up that I had stuck in there to keep what chicks were starting to come out and they were drying off from going down the steps, and keeping Mr. Rooster, because he kept wanting to go in there, from going in there. I didn't get to it last night because we went to Omi's. That's where I was at. That's why I didn't get to it, because I was at Omi's. So he had to stay down on the ground all night, and I'm sure he probably wasn't happy. He probably slept on the steps. So this morning when I got out to go feed everybody and water the plants and stuff, I thought, he's got to get gone today. Not gone. I took him up there to 11 hens. It's the ones I bought from Pat years ago. I think about 3. She bought them at Rural King when they had them on a special, like clearance out, and that's all I paid for them. And I still have 11 out of the ones I got from her. I think I actually got 15, and one winded up being a rooster. Best rooster didn't bother me at all, but back during the winter time, I think it was the winter time, back when I was so sick, or maybe before I got really sick, he passed away. And I've had a couple, 2 or 3 of the hens over time. Of course, they may not even be passed away because sometimes they get out and get mixed in with the rest of them, and then I can't tell some of them. That's the honest truth. But the ones in there now, I know all are the same breed. So I took Mr. out here with attitude, Polish rooster, because he's a good sized Polish rooster. I took him up there to the hens this morning. I thought, being a rooster, they shouldn't be fighting with them, you know, because they're hens. If it was a hen, I would not have done it. If it was babies, I would not have done it. I actually thought at one point about taking one of my portable cages in there and sticking them in it and let them all circle around them, but I think that would have created more anxiety. I have done that for hens, and I have done that for baby chicks. But I think once he's seen the big wide world of the enclosed area where he's safe in, and all those hens, I think he's happy. I'm going to go up there in a little bit and check. And the baby chicks, the ones I showed in a video, they're growing. I don't even know if Mama's laying, you know, they're young enough to where they should be sitting under Mama. Of course, the weather's been so warm. But I'm thinking, Mama, if you'd had hatched more than 2, I don't think you'd had room underneath you for them, because they're good. Even the little runt one is catching up with the 4-day older one, because she took several days to hatch hers. But they're doing good. All of them up there are doing good right now. Mask and the girls, as long as I keep them separated. He's got his own recreational yard. He's got a cattle hutch, and he's got an igloo. He's not happy that the girls can't go right up to him most places, because I have kind of took different things on the hill that I've had, like crates and stuff, and blocked them from going near the fence because they tease them. They do. I've watched cats tease or holler for, you know, a boyfriend. Well, they tease Mask. They do. And I don't want puppies right now. I want puppies at some point, but not right now. And I don't have to worry about the goats because I don't have any male goats right now. And so I might come a season again that I want all that stuff. Sometimes when I see pot bellies, I want another pot belly. But of course, if I had one, I have to have two. So, in my mind, if I don't go crazy with my chickens anymore and take good care of all of the ones that I do have, yeah, one of my roosters passed away 2 or 3 months ago, Mr. Rooster. He was, I think, about 9 years old. I think I found a video. I think he was about 9 years old when me and a friend of mine, Sharon, went and got him and some hens, and he was the only one left out of that because when they were down at the other part of our property, something that came in and got the hens, but they didn't get him. And so I miss hearing him crow. I do. And when this one out here started crowing, out here somewhere, yeah, out there, I thought it was a hen. You know, I thought my mama hen had a hen. And I figured out pretty quick in a day or two she had a rooster. But anyway, getting back to Omi. She came back, and of course she came back to where she could have apple fritter, and she said, I was hoping y'all would still be here when I got back. Of course, we couldn't stay long, but at least we got to say our goodbyes and hugs. Did not take any video, did not take any pictures. She's been promising her and my sister both to do a Temu video together. And Omi's got something else going on because she had something keeping her busy last week that's made her happy. So I know she'll share that, so I'm not going to talk anything about that right now, but maybe she'll be back pretty soon. I told you about those cookies right there staring at me. I put them in there because I'm trying to find a container to put some of them Dollar Tree individual pack cookies in. And I was going to do a trash talk video. Never got around to it yet. So I was going to show the box in it because one of my favorite cookies. It tastes just like an Oreo. But anyway, what was I saying about Omi again? Oh, so she'll be sharing that. Tammy has shared 2 videos, and I've already looked at them and put them together. A little bit worried about the music in one of them. It may have to have some voiceover done, so I'm not going to share it quite yet, but you'll want to stay tuned for both of her videos because they're really good. Really good. Heather says she might do a Dollar Tree video because that's another one that I spent time with this week. She was off all week. Her birthday was actually one day, and I missed it. Didn't wish her one till the next day, but we went out Friday, and I didn't really get much video of what we did, just a clip, but more of her garden once we got back because it was spending time catching up time, not video time. So then Kenny and I had a day with Eli. He had school all week, and then we took him to Dairy Queen. That's the new what do you call it when you do it ritual every year since he's been in junior high. I call it junior high. They call it middle school. So we went there. He had half a day on Wednesday. Oh, and then I took that one day and went to Yugo and stuff, and I showed that. So it's been a pretty busy week because during all that, I still had to keep my plants going, my boys going, my house not so much right now. But while I'm able, the 3 months I was down and out over the winter time, and talking to Jan and knowing how much she would love to be able to get out right now and go to her favorite thrift store and to go to the Blue Bins and to go to the Dollar Tree and to show us all her fabulous recipes. Even though I may not do as much as I could if I pushed a little harder, I do as much as my energy level will let me. And I think for a recap, that was quite a bit. Because I can't remember what Kenny and I did the one day when we were out. Because I'm pretty sure me and him went out one day. Might have just been down to the hardware store. I don't know. I hope you don't mind a little bit of this chit chat. Like I said, things rolled through my mind a lot of times. I had a lot going on this week. I have videos to quite a few of them you'll see in the coming days. Got other stuff that I've not even started showing yet. This is part of a try-on for Temu. That's why I put it on after that. And I noticed it pretty much matches my curtains over there. And what am I going to be up to this following week? I don't know. I don't know. I've got to get some more stuff done around here. You'll see a little bit of what I do in videos. I did a little bit this morning and filmed it earlier. But I really never know from one day to the next. I don't. Eli's in school now, so nothing changes a whole lot. But I appreciate each and every one of you staying tuned in. And thank you for watching. I got a notification that Omi sent some movies, so you'll be hearing from her too. And maybe my sister. I think she might be getting a little bit more comfortable. And, yeah. And until next time, I might just go finish having my coffee first. Thank you for watching. We'll talk soon.